comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ready? Then show me.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Backs them into the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? All right, still slugging it out here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Big trouble here, the stun is gonna leave them defenseless. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. Their spacing is so on KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Takes a trip. Jumps in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Jumps up. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Breaks their guard with a smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Still scrapping for control of the space. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Drive gauges reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
How'd I lose?
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Let's get it! Go time! Hadouken! Let's get it! Go time! Let's get it! Go time! Let's get it! Go
comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jump in. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Starts with a jump in. Still slugging it out here. Solid combo.
Let's get it!
Gets the jump in.
Let's get it!
Burnout is triggered. Gets him. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Sticks the jump in. Who's going to start things off? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Well-timed corner switch. Grabs and throws him away. That's a counter. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Still slugging it out at this range. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Going in? Player two will look to apply pressure here. She'll find the target. Very difficult to use drive here. How will both fighters cope? Oh, the throw connects. Player two holding onto that corner advantage. That burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Cashes out, tops off the tank, and scores the win. How's that? Player one comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Fight.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That was a solid anti-air. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Gets a chance with that jump in. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Sticks the jump in. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Next hit will end the round. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Let's get it!
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sticks the combo. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Shoryuken? Still scrapping for control of the space. Not close enough for the throw. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Gets the combo. They were not cleared for takeoff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Throws a fireball. Blocks it. Drops him hard! Oh, could be the start of something. Barely blocks the jump in. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting.
They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Bet that hurt.
Look at the damage.
Let's get it.
Turns out, player one is looking at a grip connects with the throw. What now? A jump? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Dangerous range here. Uses their drive gauge.
Hadouken! Go top!
Okay, nobody blink.
Hadouken!
Gets it the perfect fireball.
Hadouken!
Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Okay, here we go. Player one still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Pokes with a kick. Crowns him from above. Throws him. Both sides getting ready. Noticeable life lead. Oh, sees right through him. Player one can't use any drive. It is over. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
What are you waiting for? I don't have time to play.
First online. Custom room. Custom room. Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Goes for the throw. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Holds out with the block. But down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Okay, creating some space here. Throws a fireball here. Maybe has a simple zoning strat. Solid blocking. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Can't tech the throw? Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an open. Experiencing burnout closes out the round with a fireball. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Picks the air throw. Who's going to start things off? The jump in is denied. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown, nice read! Denies them with a somersault kick. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. With medium poke. Checks them with gotta do better than that. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Goes to the air. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps. Side switch. What now? What excellent block. What are you jumping in for? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Bison. Ryu.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Gets a chance with that jump in. KO. Player 1 strikes first. Can they keep the pressure on? They were looking up. Player 2 has the life advantage. What a reaction to go air to air. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Picks the air throw. A quick breather.
Stay down.
Are we gonna see a nice read? Denies them with a somersault kick. Gets the corner switch. Uses their drive gauge. Amazing. Player 2 stacking things in their favor with solid punches. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final flatline zone. Got ahead.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Show me what you have.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Fantastic reactions there. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws a fireball here, maybe has a simple zoning strat. Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Both fighters planning something? The daring air throw does it. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jump? Yo, put that away. Throws a beefy Kachosen. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Looking for a chance. Decides to meet them in the air. Big throws. What'll happen here? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Knockdown and... Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Goes with the solar plexus strike. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Checking their reactions with a fireball? The last round. It's now or never. Ooh, does him dirty. Connects with the throw. Getting up close and personal. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Sets up with the jump in. Okay, here we go. They've got all the throw connects. Uses their drive gauge. Somehow manages to block the links it. Dangerous range here. Drives it back, misses. Tries to act. It is over. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Take.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips them up. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, they trade hits. Oh, burnout on both sides? Got their eye on the air. Checks them with the projectile. Big counter. Can't tech the throw. Takes the KO. Player 2 hits up the always a important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation.
Burnout activates. Both sides in Burnout.
Think they're going for the super art? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters planning something? Jump, reads the jump-in perfectly. Checks him with the boom. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Gotta do better than that. Jumps up, anticipated that throw. Player 1 walls flat into the guard break. Who's gonna take it? This may turn into a big chance. Excellent block. They don't have any adds a bit of OG spice there. Jump! What a read with that anti-air! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Bison.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets the jump in. Combo with the target combo. Gets him. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Flicks out the blade to creep up.
Yep. Hi!
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Zones with the fireball. Genius read. Barely blocks the jump in. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Quick breather. KO! That...
Here comes a new challenger.
HP max, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in finds the mark. No good up high. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, trips them up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws him. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. The get and the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. The jump in is denied. Okay, creating some space here. Leaning on the overdrive. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Oh, burnout triggered. Sonic boom. They're going for the
super art?
Giving him the movement knee press nightmare.
What'll happen if a super art? That's not gonna hit.
Drops him hard.
What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Marisa.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
All right. A dangerous range here. Brings out well aware of their life in meters. Really good decision making.
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Will that drive impact to get punished? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Going in? Risky up-close scrap still going. Rolls out the Sobat. Checks with a medium kick. Big throws. Knockdown and... Jump anti-air in the clutch. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still throw is denied. What a read! Perfect input on the Sonic Boom. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna... How did they read that throw? Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Perfect air to air. Next up, both sides looking for an opening. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Big, low, reaching heavy. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2, KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Just out of range for that throw. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Grabs him. That attack landed for a counter hit. Experiencing burnout.
Picks a good spot to use the super.
Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Both fighters planning something? Balance from above. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 is not in a good place health-wise. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps. Hits him with a stopping block. Closes the gap. All the throw connects. Pokes with a kick. Quick step forward. This may turn into a big chance. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Both sides getting ready. Come for them with a phalanx.
Ooh, you never know. This can lead to some big damage. They are not getting close to each other.
Anti-air in the clutch.
Nice fireball. Finds the target.
In with the phalanx.
Good parry. This is the time to believe in your ability. Parry the fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace.
Quick step forward.
A jump drops him hard. Fights back with authority. Forward. Oh my God, they just choked it up. The jump.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Who will set the bait at this range? Do they have what it takes them with a quick low kick?
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is almost heats it up with a KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pop brushes that off and keeps going. Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mai. Willing to risk it for the overdrive.
Oh, the throw connects. Player 2 tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2
Can't use any drive moves. Gotta put flatlines on.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime.
Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? The cross-up's good. Deal some damage with that quick combo. All in dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Was looking for that jump attack. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Takes a trip. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. You can't tech the throw? Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sonic Blade's a fish for a reaction. Player 1 has depleted their drive. Oh, what's this? A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Spending that drive gauge. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Do they have enough drive gauge? Decides to meet them in the air.
They return to center stage.
Reverse spin kick? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump-in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. There's a wall splat.
They can't do anything now. Can they?
In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.